Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, all praises, all glory, all honors going to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopeful elect. There's another in transit lesson to the Spirit. And I just want to say a few words on the elect. When I say the elect, I mean the chosen, the elected, the creme de la creme of the nation of Israel, which, by the way, is the only nation in the Bible which is prophesied to be saved. And out of those people, the Israelites, the Hebrew Israelites, only the chosen remaining few will be delivered from the foretold evils that are coming in the earth. There's only going to be a few so-called black Spanish and Native Americans that make it unto the chariots of salvation and that enter in amongst the first fruits into the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, the kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Israel. Now, those elect members, those elect people, men, women, and children, they're going to follow the prophets of the Lord. When you read in the prophecy, it says that there shall be a man out of every coast clinging unto the Israelites because they claim that they are Jews. Roughly paraphrasing. It also says in Isaiah the 14th chapter that the strangers shall cleave unto Jacob. So we're going to have a number of Israelites that are outside of the brothers that you see teaching on the street and doing the videos every day. There are a multitude, an innumerable multitude that are going to be saved. That's Revelation 7 and 9. That's not talking about the Gentile nations that are outside of the Israelites, of another ethnic group. All right? That's speaking about the Israelites that were scattered amongst the other races around the earth that may and may not look like those nations which they are scattered amongst. But those people are going to follow the men of the Lord. Those individuals, those families, they are going to follow the voice of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai through the men on the streets that have been teaching. When you read St. John, the 17th chapter, Yahushua prayed for the elect that would believe on him through the word of the apostles, through the word of the disciples. There is a remnant that's going to be saved, and they are going to follow the prophets and men of the Lord, the saviors, in these last days. Matter of fact, when you read the book of Obadiah, the last few verses, it talks about, and there shall be saviors that shall come up on Mount Zion. But then you say, wait, the Bible talks about the Savior, which is we know to be Yahweh Shai. Yes, that is he, the deliverer. But there are men on this earth that have been given the same gospel that Yahweh Shai has passed down, in order for the other elect men to come into this truth. They have been given the gospel to save their souls. You read that in Ezekiel the 3rd chapter. And that's been coming out a lot lately as well, about how we are to prophesy to the nations, whether they hear or forbear, to warn the wicked from their evil way. All of that is a part of our job as servants of the Lord on the earth. So you're going to have thousands of people following the teachers, man. Like it says in Isaiah the 30th chapter, for thine eyes shall see thy teachers. So who are you really? You can name an Israelite group. What Israelite group are you really seeing out there on the street corners? What Israelite group has set the standard for being on the streets, teaching the word, giving the gospel of our power in His Son, our Savior? Great Millstone. All right? Starting with those men that you've seen and heard over all these years. Okay? Now, when you read in the book of Acts, I believe the 4th chapter, it talks about 3,000 souls being saved, and then you go into 4,000, 5,000 souls being saved. Or believe, not saved, but believing in the word of the apostles' doctrine. But that doctrine has to be pushed, man. In order for the elect to be delivered, we have to push the doctrine of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, was written in the Bible, not going according to our own will. And this is why you're seeing a lot of these issues pop up amongst the congregations of different Israelite groups and men and so-called leaders, because you put yourself in that position. When, to be honest, you really should just be a follower. A lot of you Israelite groups, your leaders should really just be followers of the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and the men of Great Millstone, so you can get the doctrine right. And then once you do that, you'll be able to have a certain amount of men and people up under you. But you got to be teaching the right thing. You know? But that's to come. You know, the elect is going to be saved soon. Be prepared for also, like it says in the book of Acts, spiritual power. All right? That's what in Acts the 2nd chapter. Be prepared for certain things to happen in the earth with different abilities of different men that we've all seen teach this word on the streets, man. Okay? We got to be prepared. Yahweh Shemiah Shai is going to deliver the elect soon, because there's going to be a lot of people that are Israelites that don't believe Esau when it comes to the coming solution to the pandemic. And they know and they believe, and they've been listening to our videos, been watching our videos. So there's going to be a certain number of people that will be willing to lose their jobs and their life, their livelihood for the truth of Yahweh Shemiah Shai. So we're going to have to be there for them, to lead them and put them in the position to be delivered, to be saved, to do the right thing. And in turn, that's going to help us through the Spirit. You know? Thousands of souls are being added to the ministry daily, whether we see it on views, on videos or not. There are thousands of Israelites, millions of Israelites really, that believe in this truth. There are millions of so-called black Hispanics and Native Americans and Israelite foreigners as well that believe that we are the Israelites, that believe in the names of Yahweh and His Son Yahweh Shai, that believe the men of Great Millstone, and they're going to be sent to us through the Spirit. And we're going to lead them and guide them. But those of you that listen to our videos and our words, if you believe, you're also going to have to listen to our guidance. You're also going to have to be willing to follow. You know, a leader is always a follower first of something. You know? So if we're to be that great nation of kings and priests, we have to follow up under the men that have been established before us. So that's for the followers out there. But those of us that are teachers and leaders and prophets and men that give this gospel, we have to be ready to see that influx of believers as well, through the word and also through spiritual power that's coming in miracles and healing. Because the same thing that happened in Yahweh Shai's time and in the book of Acts is going to happen now, and even greater, you know. But with that, I'm going to end it there. I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise, glory, and honors unto Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Until next time, Shalom.